That's right. That's right. That's right. I gotta take him off of here. There's only one, and that's me. You understand?
Just like we come through, you better have your fucking third album.
Bad enough, nigga. I don't want nobody sound like nobody from my clan, man. Keep it real, get your own shit, man, and be original.
You can't imitate me on this fucking tape. You ain't ringing the bell. I'm ready when you are.
Yo, welcome to Sports Life and Hip Hop. First show of 2021. It's a good feel.
Happy New Year.
You're a Rock affiliate? What's going on?
Rock. Building.
First joint of 2021, man. As usual, you got the usual crew. Got my man Zeke. Got the one and only Ricky Schwee. And I'm Channel 7.
No cuts 2021.
Yes, it's all about the PowerPoint.
The buster finger.
True. What'd you call it, man? It's crazy. 2021, man. What's on your mind, man?
We made it.
Did we? Made it to what?
To 2021.
Shit crazy, man.
We made it.
It's like motherfuckers thought that shit was just gonna stop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
that was a crazy.
A lot of people was thinking that.
Like New Year's Day, like shit was gonna be paradise or something.
Yeah. Man, all we gotta do is make it to 2021. That year was long, but
yeah, it was.
now that it's over, it seemed like it went by quick. But I think that's how it always goes.
Shit, it seemed like it's about to be worse, man. Fucking Dre, Dr. Dre, MF Doom. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Protests. No, not protests. Anarchy.
Not protests, anarchy.
Right. That was sick.
Take it over.
It's a revolution.
Crazy.
It's crazy, man.
That's what that white chick said after she got maced.
She said it was I thought she said Black Lives Matter hit her.
No, not that chick.
Not that chick.
Another chick.
It's a revolution. It's a revolution.
Another chick got maced. He's like, "Where are you from?" I'm from Knoxville. Well, yeah, I got like a foot inside the Capitol and they maced me. And dude was like, "Why are you going in there?" Like, we're storming the Capitol. It's a revolution.
It will not be televised.
Man, come on, man. Chick got shot in the neck and died.
Yeah, that was nuts. Did you see the footage?
Yeah.
Woo.
Every angle.
Caught that. Woo.
It should have been more. I mean,
dude, that's crazy. They knocked down the window. Like, all right, yeah, you go in first. Dude in there with the gun.
You say they should have mowed him down,
huh? I mean, I'm not with. Why not? I mean, that's a federal building, dude.
Right.
You can't get in the White House like that. I'm surprised they got in the. Maybe they don't protect the Capitol.
You can't get in no federal building like that, dude. Like brolic like that, dude. That's just
shit was a setup. You saw the footage of them letting them in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They was plugged. You know what I'm saying? They was with it.
That looked like some Olay defense. You know, just like, hey, go to the lane. Why don't you?
After everybody left, they went right back to business. They had their little meeting or whatever.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Nuts, man.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not surprised, to be honest. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. Dude, they was helping people down when they was leaving the Capitol. They had like police officers helping people, like holding their hands, like helping them down the stairs.
Oh no, I'm not doing all that.
They took selfies.
Yeah, they were taking selfies with police.
That was disgusting. So what happens? Do they get jail time? What's gonna happen?
Probably not. They probably get the main figures, like old boy that had his foot on Nancy Pelosi's desk.
Yeah, like people like that.
Make an example.
But they're not getting everybody. They're not
getting.
No,
not everybody. No.
Even though they got the technology too, they can.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
They're not getting 50% of the people.
Right.
No.
Not even
Shaq was on TV talking about he hope they get 25, 30 years. That ain't gonna happen either.
That ain't gonna happen. They're gonna get like a slap on the wrist. They're gonna get a, you know what I'm saying, a couple of You know what I'm saying? Picking up on the side of the highway, I'll get that deal.
Well, what's the
Community
offense?
service.
What's the offense that dude did? The dude who had his foot on her desk. What's his charge? What's that? Trespassing?
Yeah.
Dude, that's a federal building, dude.
And
all
So
that.
so that should be some
That's
major
a major
time,
crime.
right?
That's major time, dude.
and
You don't.
technically,
It's not like if you break into the Pentagon or something like that. You think they're gonna just slap you on the wrist for breaking into the Pentagon? No,
So
you're gonna.
he should get some years then. Like yep,
You're not.
like
You're not getting it.
they probably get the minimum.
Why not?
You know why?
Technically, they got him on a federal offense because they showed him on the outside. He stole some mail off of her desk.
Oh wow!
Damn.
Like,
Wow!
He was like, I didn't steal it. I left a quarter on there, which isn't worth that. But like, he stole it. Like, technically, if they want to say, you know what I'm saying, that was a federal offense, you stole a piece of mail. Like, you know what I'm saying, that could have been high confidentiality. Like, you never know.
Right.
But
I mean, like I said, it's all. What do you expect? I mean, like, you expect different. You know, we've all been on this earth.
I mean, we expected
enough.
it, but you know what I'm saying, it's still a shock even though it actually happened. Like, you know what I'm saying, like, used to seeing that shit in Kosovo or fucking, you know what I'm saying, in the Middle East somewhere. Like,
nah, dude, dude, you know other countries are like laughing at us, dude. Look at they're all gonna laugh at us.
They've been doing that 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
So they straight. I mean, yesterday was the that definitely was the apex of it all. That was just like the final straw, like final act.
Right.
Definitely laughing at that now.
They said they found Molotov cocktails, pipe bombs. They found all kinds of shit.
Yeah, dude, they lucky, man. They lucky like 90% of people was like just standing there.
Right.
Because they were saying like, yo, we outnumbered. There's nothing we could do. And everybody wasn't even like trying to get in there.
I mean, 10% was elite. What? It's probably still what, about 100, 200 people reaching the actual doors.
And they couldn't do nothing with that. Imagine if all of them was trying to get in there. They would have took it over for real.
So you think Trump was on some, like, they came and Trump? I'm sure he heard word of it, and you think he was like, you think he just turned a blind eye, like, all right, it's not my problem.
Right, I think so.
I don't think he turned a blind eye. I think he was like, yes, this is what motherfuckers, like, you know what I'm saying, they don't want to let us in. Let's burn that shit down. Like, I really think he's that trivial and that trifling and envious and bitter that he lost, you know what I'm saying, and has too much pride to accept the L, that he actually, you know what I'm saying, even in his not acceptance speech, but even in his, like, peaceful speech, like, calm down, he was like, we love you. You know what I'm saying? Like, when it was Black Lives Matter, he's like, these thugs, you know what I'm saying? He was like them. We love you, but we need peace. It was stolen from us.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. I'm incensed and outraged over this.
They froze his account, his Twitter account.
I mean, that shit happened so many times.
Dude, it's the craziest thing. They on CNN like, man, the president needs to tweet something to get them out of here. We're waiting on him to put out a tweet.
All those got pipe bombs. They want him to tweet.
Dude.
You see, when he said stand down, they stood down.
Yeah, they left. They got up out of there.
They left. So
that
might
have been because of the curfew, but it's probably because of him too.
Probably because of him.
So do you really think if he would accept it? I kind of disagree in that. I think his people are such zealots. You know what I'm saying? They such the Trump, you know what I'm saying? They're such, zealots. You know what I'm saying? That even if he didn't like carry on this narrative that like the shit was stolen from him, they still was gonna wild out. Maybe to that
they would
extent,
have did that anyway.
But they was gonna wild out.
Just because he's not gonna be president again, they would have did that.
Yeah, they was looking for a reason anyway. Bring their Confederate flags out.
You think?
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, you think Trump supporters, white people, whatever, people that support him, basically, because there is some black people and other minorities. Yeah, but do you think they're embarrassed a little bit or no?
I think it's. Wait, what do you mean? So, embarrassed of their actions, that group?
Yeah, of their action. Like I believe there's some Trump supporters that don't really. They're not with that action. I would assume. I mean, I could be wrong.
I guess I can see that.
I mean, publicly, it's a lot of people coming out saying this is egregious, and
yeah.
I mean, all Republicans. Just because you're Republican doesn't make you a bad person. You know,
that's true.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? Trump, even just because you're a Trump supporter doesn't make you a bad person. You know what I'm saying? Like, it makes you might not be the brightest. You know?
I wouldn't even say that. You're not I wouldn't say you're not the brightest. I think you might be ignorant to some shit.
Yeah, you either you got hate in your heart, or you're ignorant. You're not knowing or something.
Yeah, right. I can see that.
Misinformed.
According to Yahoo News, they violated 6 federal laws. And the first one is seditious conspiracy. If 2 or more people conspire by force to prevent, hinder, or delay the execution of any law of the United States, or by force to seize, take, or possess any property of the U.S. contrary to authority thereof, penalties are fines and 20 years in prison.
What's the minimum? Does it show?
I don't say a minimum. They just say
probably up to 20.
Say 20 years. Yeah, probably up to 20.
Right.
Destruction of government property, 10 years. Assaulting federal officers, 20. A lot of them federal officers got assaulted too. That's 20 years. Assault on members of Congress, only 1 year though. Weird. So creating a hazard on federal property, penalties vary, and disorderly conduct, 90 days in jail, $300 fine.
That's probably what most of them gonna get.
Right.
Not what about the one
if they even get that?
Right.
What if they start stealing articles? Stealing the property.
All right, stealing federal property.
Stealing federal property.
I guess that's destruction of government property. I would assume.
That's theft.
That's a $250,000 fine and 10 years in jail.
He took that bitch home. That's theft.
Oh yeah, he's that.
He's selling on eBay.
Right. He'll get it off.
Then they'll get caught.
Nigga cheating on camera. He already caught.
I'd like to see him get caught though, just for being an idiot.
I definitely would. Let me ask you this.
You don't want to see anyone else caught? You definitely want to see him caught?
No, I want to see some others. I want to see all of them get caught. It's not gonna happen.
No.
Nah.
I want to see dudes sitting in the Senate seat. Was that Congress? The one that was he was sitting in what you call the seat?
Michael Pence. Oh, the dude sitting in Mike. God knows.
It was empty, and he was like, the dude was sitting on the chair. I want him gone. I want dude with his feet on Nancy Pelosi desk out of there, and dude that stole the motherfucking podium. Yeah. Like, make an example of them niggas. They can't, like you say, they can't get all of them. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's not that they can't. They won't.
All right. They're not going to put that much effort into it.
No. That's crazy. Dude, it's crazy that, less than 6 months, we had the BLM peaceful protesting, and they was shooting rubber bullets, dude. Peaceful.
Yeah. Just so he could cross the street with his Bible, you know what I'm saying? Remember? He gassed him up, let him cross and hold his Bible up. You know what I'm saying? Went back in and then let him back over, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Shit was crazy. Let me ask you this. Do you think, you know what I'm saying? So, the whole Republican Party is kind of you know what I'm saying, kind of denouncing him. You know what I'm saying? It's like everybody turned their backs on him. Do you think this kind of makes him I don't want to say a martyr because he didn't get killed, but kind of a hero amongst the Trump supporter, amongst that sect, that clique, you know what I'm saying? He's gonna be like this cult figure.
I think he already was that.
He already was.
Yeah.
I mean,
for being president.
For being president, for doing 4 years, he already got a cult following, and he might run again. And he might run again.
Oh no, he's half the country. He 11 million votes, 7 million votes, or some shit.
And he's gonna run again.
He got the strength. He got the support.
If they do that 25th Amendment thing, I don't think he could run again.
They ain't gonna do that.
Huh?
The 25th Amendment, if they do that, which I doubt that too. You know, you got like 2 weeks left. They should have been there at that. But I think if they do that, he can't run again.
You know what, low key, and this is kind of a segue. I'm kind of incensed more of the Jacob Blake. You know what I'm saying? Not guilty. You know what I'm saying? I'm more mad about that than capital. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's, for those that don't know, the officers that were charged with excessive, what are they charged with? Excessive? Anyway,
they didn't get charged with nothing, right?
They didn't get charged. The officer didn't get charged with nothing.
No, they didn't get charged. Well, they was thinking about charging them.
Murder. I mean, not murder, but
attempted or excessive
force. Okay.
Excessive force. Well, they were not guilty. They said they was within their right. So
right, yeah. They said 7 shots was like like protocol.
Yeah.
Yeah, they tried to James St. Patrick out there to relate with the people.
Huh?
Yeah. See, they tried to the black DA out.
Oh
there.
yeah, I did see that. Yeah.
So what happens, Jack? You gotta come with it. You gotta come with the evidence. You see it, I see it. Like they was talking like.
Are you serious?
I'm exaggerating, but he was definitely using a lot of jive. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, clearly that was strategic to, like, you know what I'm saying, to calm the people down. You know what I'm saying? And everything he was saying, like, contradicted what my eyes saw on the tape. Like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't see no fucking knife. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see him try to turn around and yield the knife. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you've seen a lot worse, point blank. Even if he did have a knife, you've seen a lot worse. And people walk away scot-free.
They kind of like, they covered every base. Like, why didn't you tase him? They said they tried to tase him. It didn't work. He said, and then he broke out the statistics, like 70% of tasers work, 30 this. In this instance, he was part of that 30%. Like, they made sure they covered every angle. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I was telling Zeke though, he about to get paid though.
Oh yeah.
He about to get that paper spread.
The civil suit already in order. He definitely getting his bag.
I wouldn't want to go through that, but yeah, he getting the bag.
Get him 100.
What I'm looking at in this article is, I think it's what they tried to charge him with is why they didn't go through. They tried to get him with attempted murder and misdemeanor battery. But this article is saying they should have tried to get reckless endangerment. And that would have got 12 and a half years. And all you got to do is provide proof of conduct that demonstrates disregard for human life. And that's on the video. Right. But they wasn't trying to get him. They was trying to get him for attempted murder. So
they went for the heavy hitter.
Right. You know, sometimes they say, like, if you try to charge somebody with this, it might not, you got to have like undeniable proof and all that. But if you get them with this, you can still get them. I think it depends on what they was trying to charge him with.
So they tried to swing for the fences knowing they weren't going to hit a home run when they should have just went to the lesser charge and they could have got him.
Right.
Yep.
That probably would have gotten the reckless endangerment.
You know what's also crazy in all of this? Is that I ain't see a motherfucking mask at all in that riot.
Oh, no.
I ain't see a mask. Dude, I mean, Rona was out there heavy, yo. It was just meandering through all avenues, yo.
That shit finna spike. Revolution. Yeah! I'm talking just full blast.
Mox spitting in the cameras and shit. Like,
right,
man.
I was climbing over each other and job, man.
Rona is rampant, dude. Man. They said we on the third leg now. The second wave is ending now. It's about to be a third. It's about to be another one.
Another strand or
strand,
another?
Another strand, yo.
It mutated, huh? Damn.
Yeah.
To die now of COVID is the worst. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you know what I'm saying, if it hit you and you know what I'm saying, back in April of, February of last year, I mean, it's kind of like, shit, it hit everybody by surprise. But like now the irony of it, you know what I'm saying? The fucking vaccine is out. You know what I'm saying? If you got it, I'm sure you're down to take that fucking vaccine. You know what I'm saying? If you want to,
But
like,
go ahead.
God, no, I was just saying like the timing would be horrible to die now. You know what I'm saying? They this close. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The vaccine don't even save you though. It just like let's go at it on a scale. Like before, if you had COVID, it might have been like a 10 feeling. You may have been feeling the worst. Vaccine might make you feel like a 7.
Right. Well, I mean, I read that it actually
a
prevents
6.
I read it actually prevents death. Like you still gonna have it. You still gonna have the symptoms, but you know what I'm saying? Even people with predetermined conditions or whatever, like it can prevent them from going on the respirator or the
Oh wow.
ventilator or whatever. But you still fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, still gonna get it.
You see California, it's they ain't got no more beds. It's like wiped out. Yo, you can't even go there for that. Like hospitals, I'm saying. Like you can't go there and just be like, yo,
that's the whole state?
I'm not sure, but I know they said like I know LA. It may just be LA, but still like LA is pretty large.
Yeah, that's big.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm sure that avalanche is in the other hospitals in the surrounding areas.
Right.
That's crazy.
So if you're pregnant, what you supposed to do?
Right.
No, they say they got no beds for COVID. Like if you're a COVID patient, or you know, if it gets to that point, you're like, hey man, sit at home.
Right.
Quarantine.
We gotta say these beds for other people.
Fucking crazy, man. What the fuck is going on with the world? It's a pandemic. You know what I'm saying? This motherfuckers is revolting and burning down the White House. You know what I'm saying?
It's like a movie, man.
It's like a movie, man. It's like a zombie apocalypse, man. They's crawling up on the walls and shit. They all got COVID. Like
the memes have been hilarious though.
Oh yeah.
The memes and if Nicolas Cage I was impressed by Nicolas Cage still in the Declaration of Independence. I'm not impressed anymore. You know, Capitol Hill bill. He never got up the hill. You know, shit's been mad crazy.
Like people been putting their face on the dude hanging off the motherfucking off the wall. Like people been putting their personal face on this shit. That shit's hilarious, man.
Man, you know what? What's crazy is I wish they would have went in there and wiped out like student loans or some shit. Like
man, they didn't do shit. They would have took fucking pictures.
Right.
They would have, you know. I mean, I'm not saying like I advocate any of this, but like I definitely would have had a plan. If I'm gonna be in there,
I don't think they had a plan.
If you're gonna be in there.
Go ahead.
If you're gonna be in there, do something like that you could benefit the next day. You know, wipe out a tax or something, or fucking wipe out a loan. You know what I'm saying? Get yourself a better stimulus check. I don't know, man. Do something.
Yeah, get your sneakers, a tech guy in there, man. This nigga put his feet on the desk. Well, it's time to go. Like, nigga.
Man, get you you should have a super smart nigga to crack them fucking computers or some shit.
But if they didn't have a plan, how did all them like meet up there? Like, who set this up? So like 1,000 niggas up there.
Social media.
They probably.
Yeah. Just like when
we going to the Capitol, yo, let's go.
Right. And then
I got an ignorant statement. I was gonna say I didn't think they used the internet. They look like some Mountain Dew, you know.
Right, they don't get service.
You know, but I mean I could be wrong. Like I was wrong.
Yeah, that had to be it. Because there was a lot of people up there.
Yeah, it had to be social media, definitely.
And then like to just set the fire off, you got the president, you know what I'm saying? And like on all angles, you got his son, like at a rally in Phoenix. Well, I want to say that was Phoenix. Like they both, you know what I'm saying, we'll burn this. And to paraphrase, they basically said, we're going to burn this bitch down. We'll come. What he said? He said, you can't win if you're weak. You know what I'm saying? It just incites, you know what I'm saying, violence and chaos. You know what I'm saying? This shit was wild, man. It's the Prez. This is America. Childish Gambino. This is America.
Man.
And they called minorities, black and brown, and the people that was with the BL, they called them thugs. They ain't call these people thugs at all.
Oh no, some of them was. They was calling them that on CNN.
Oh, for real?
Jake Tapper and all them.
Fox
they was using the T word.
Fox didn't say thugs.
Fox with Trump.
Citizens, that's what they call them, citizens, unruly citizens.
You know what? What I've learned in 2020, definitely, and part of 2021 is like, you really got to decompress from all this shit, man. Like, you got to get away from all of this. Like, you got to turn off your TV or get off social media. Like, you literally have to just be off there for 72 hours or whatever makes you feel. But you can't be on here or you fucking. Some people would be depressed, man.
Yeah,
straight up.
That combined with being on lockdown is crazy.
Not working. You know what I'm saying, or not being able to go out to eat. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go out to eat, but I'm gonna be in a tent that's outside, but still I'm inside. You know what I'm saying? That type of protocol, which I don't get. They say we can't eat at
the restaurant that bad.
Nah, but I mean, you need to all the people that's watching, like, man, if you haven't, just turn the TV off, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Collect some stamps. I don't know. Watch all of our old shows of Sports Life and Hip Hop. Go on a binge watch. You can do that.
Yeah, man.
Hell of an idea.
So I mean, I'm serious. It's just crazy.
By the way,
and it don't look like it's getting better.
Nah,
I'm not even trying to be negative.
Hey man, Fauci said 2021 fall we're gonna be close to normal, man.
I don't believe it.
If all y'all get vaccinated, you're on the right path,
man.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it at all.
Hey, man. He's a doctor. You gotta believe him.
Right, it's Fauci, man.
Oh, okay. All right. I can't question him.
I'm sorry, being sarcastic.
Oh,
man, that shit gonna be around. Probably be wearing masks till we well in our 60s, man.
Nah, realistic. I say we definitely wearing masks all of 2021.
Yes. All 2022. What you mean?
Yeah, 2023 maybe might be a change.
2023, you're gonna be like, all right, you could drive to the store like, damn, I forgot my mask. I'll be all right.
But think about it. Even the stores are gonna implement this law. They're gonna make it a law that said, well, not a law, but they're gonna say, yo, no entry, no mask. They really gonna enforce that even with the vaccine, I think. You know what I'm saying?
That might not leave.
That might not leave because it's going to depend on who the store owner is. Whoever
depend on the store.
So, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to give no one no free shout out, but your local grocery, they might say, yo, nah, well, you can come in. I mean, this is later on, but then the furniture store, they might say, yo, you need a mask.
Right.
It depend. It's going to depend.
Shit, y'all been wearing a mask for 2 years. Keep wearing it.
That shit is, oof.
Well, stores about money, so I mean, I don't think they're gonna make the customer as comfortable as possible. If they ain't gotta wear masks, it's not a law. They gonna come on, buy up.
They would do that now, though. They would do that now, but I'm seeing
the law now.
It's law now.
It's law.
You know what I'm saying? The state.
Pretty much. Not every state, but yeah, pretty much everywhere.
No.
It's a law.
Well,
yeah, you're right. I think if the state was to lift the mask ban, I don't think a store would be like, no, you still gotta wear it here.
All right. You mean I could go to Target and get what the fuck I want without sweating around my mouth? You know what I'm saying? Bye. Fuck y'all on the real.
Yeah. I mean, what's crazy? When the summertime hit, mom's gonna forget about it because everyone gonna just be free willy nilly. This is gonna be warm.
We went through a summer with masks though.
It's about to be back on that again. Like you see how people getting egregious with, the meetings and large gatherings, it's gonna be real crazy this summer. Like they really not gonna give a fuck. People already getting to that instant, like they really don't care now.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. You know what I'm saying? Like by their actions, people are still gathering, people still doing what they want.
I don't get that, but I just don't get it. Like you're right, because I go on Facebook anytime it's a birthday party. That's all I see. Well, it's just all in the pic, cheek to cheek. Hey, like man. Or they got to sit around their chin. Like might as well be all the way comfortable. Take this shit off.
Right.
Joe, it's funny because people want to be comfortable. You're all about comfort.
Yeah, being on a defibrillator ain't comfortable. Your lungs filled with fluid, that ain't comfortable to me. So.
Hey man, hey, they living their best life. I think people are now starting to take the notion of like, yo, I'm gonna live my best life, and what happened with the chips fall as they may. Like, I think people are gonna be on that. Like, I'm starting to hear a lot of, man, I'm gonna just live my best life, and life is short, so like. If COVID get me, it get me, but I'm gonna live my life. You know, you're hearing a lot of that. So you got those type of people that's doing that as well. So,
and they're not taking the vaccine. Like it can't be both.
Right? Yeah, it
can't be both. Like, all right, I'm not a big fan of the vaccine, but I'll rock the mask. I'll take the precautions. You know what I'm saying? This nigga's out here that's not. You'll
take the moist mouth.
Yeah, I take right. Fucking beard all wet and shit, man. Man, I take that though, man. This cat's out here that ain't doing shit. I'm living my life. This is the way it was in 2018. This is the way it's gonna be in 21. Goddammit.
Now, you know what I'm saying? Like the streets don't even care about it. Really, they don't give a fuck about that shit.
No.
Hell no, man. It's shit. Them niggas don't look at TV, man. You know what I'm saying? They chasing the ops or whatever they do. You know what I'm saying?
Chasing the ops.
Or getting chased by ops.
More than likely. Yeah. It's just bad times.
It's just bad times, man. It's a terrible time to be alive.
I was telling Zeke that you have formed you had came up with the slogan "Bad Times and Too Much." Because Zeke was like, "Did you come up with too much?" I was like, "No, that's Joe. That's Joe. He came up with too much."
Oh my god, man!
When he first hit me with it, I was like, "This dude." He's like, "Man, relax, man. You doing too much, man. Too much."
Guys go over the line a lot, man. Like, apologizing, all type of shit. Too much. Back.
Yeah, so I ain't gonna lie. I leased it. I borrowed that shit. Yeah, I gotta implement that shit in my everyday life.
It applies.
Yeah, people be doing too much out here. Too much.
Joe, do you remember the origin of too much, or something you thought of? Just
I don't remember
on the fly.
I know the general vibe. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just being like candy asses. You know, and over apologetic. You know what I'm saying? But
it's definitely a phrase you created, though.
I can't call that, man. All I know is I said something out of a feeling that evoked like
that cadence is definitely from you, though.
Yeah, I use it just like Channel 7.
Because some people will say too much, but you say it a certain way.
Like
he put an emphasis on
it.
Fall back. Fall back, man. Too much. You know what I'm saying? Like,
man,
it's crazy, man.
He almost make you feel some type of way if he uses it against you. You'd be like, oh shit. Like, damn, am I going too far? But I mean, he don't use it. Yeah, he has used it against me. So you'd be like, you feel insecure about yourself.
You use it on me. We're all victims of it.
Yeah.
I just put a name to it.
Yeah, I wasn't saying it until I started hearing it from y'all.
Yeah. I can't take credit for that. That's Channel 7 all day.
Like I don't even have to go into an explanation now. Like
cut the shit, man. You know,
right? Like you ain't got it. Like if you get like, yo, why you don't want to do it? Too much, man. Like, you don't have to explain yourself. You can just say that and you done.
If you throw it, you're gonna get the point. They know first of all, they know. You already know they doing too much.
Ain't no slang to it. Like it's like directly to the point. All facets, all walks of life understand too much. Like it's not like like any walk of life. You like too much, man.
Because they know, man. They know when they doing that. Get off that bullshit, man.
Why you don't want to do this? No. Why? Give me a reason.
Too much. But you gotta say it like Channel 7.
Right. You
gotta
use
it in that tone.
Too much. Yeah, you gotta say the right tone.
Yeah, you gotta use the right tone. You gotta say it with
that nerve. All right. Trying to be cordial, man.
And you know what? It's actually kind of brilliant because it's almost like it's almost like yo, I'm giving you a warning. You don't want me to get crazy now.
Right. You don't want me to keep explaining this in depth.
It's almost like a final warning. Like it's the ultimate like final warning. Like, look, man, bar none. Look, it's too much what you're doing right now. Like, relax, man. Calm down.
You can break it down if you really want. If you really want.
Right.
Itemized explanation of bullshit.
It's brilliant how you came up with that, man. Because those two words actually say a lot. They hold a lot of weight.
Yes.
Hey, let's tell the people before I forget, man. Hey, we on a we got a whole new expanded audience now. Thousands and thousands of listeners are now on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Deezer, all of your favorite DSPs when you listen to your podcast. Sports Life and Hip Hop is there now.
We expanding, man. We expanding.
And always, as usual, Sports Life and Hip Hop is on YouTube. You already know that. But
if you want to listen to us on the go, you can go to the other one. Put us in your pocket.
You're on the go.
Man, I'm sorry to be a downer, but like even before the New Year's hit, man, one of all of our probably, we all love this guy, MF Doom passed, man.
MF Doom.
R.I.P. MF Doom, man.
Spell my name with all caps.
All caps. That was weird. The whole shebang, the whole get up was weird, man.
Very weird.
But I mean, consider the source. Consider who it is. It makes sense.
Right. He don't even show his face. Of course, he's gonna keep his private life private.
Of course, he's gonna be dead for 2 months before the public know.
Right.
Man.
He probably told his wife, "Don't do it." You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I'm saying, but why that day? Like, why not?
Wasn't it around Christmas? When was it? What was that?
New Year's Eve.
New Year's.
We found out New Year's Eve.
Yeah, they announced it New Year's Eve. Like at that night. It wasn't even in the morning.
Yeah, it was like
right before the New Year.
Yeah, like afternoon. Like, dude, how crazy?
Okay,
yeah, it was like 3, 4 o'clock.
Unless she planned on never telling anybody and someone found out, so she just put it.
That's something we'll probably never know. Like why that day was chosen, all that.
Because other than that, like you say, what's the strategy?
No, but it's pretty ironic that you chose December 31st, which is exactly 2 months after. So I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Those that were close to him knew them.
They knew?
Yes. That was a very select few people though. Like his manager knew and a couple people around him, like Bobbito, he knew because he cool with Doom. Stretch Armstrong, they like all them probably knew. So they kind of had to go through it twice. Like they found out on Halloween, like fuck, Doom dead. Then when they got announced again, and everybody knew, it's kind of like they went through it twice.
Yeah, the emotion twice.
Mm-hmm.
The love that poured out was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody from Busta to fucking to DJ Soundwave. You know what I'm saying? DJ
Soundwave, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The love just poured out, man. I
didn't know he was 49. I ain't gonna lie. I knew he was in his 40s. I didn't know he was 49.
Like I say, I deserve a hip hop jail. I deserve to go into hip hop jail because I didn't know he was fucking from KMD this whole time.
Oh, come on, man.
I didn't. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I knew Beach was. I actually liked his verse better than MC Search and Pete Nice.
So you knew about them songs, but you didn't know that was.
You know, it was. MC,
I didn't know that was him.
Wow.
I ain't gonna ride. I'm not even gonna ride dick because he did. Like, you know, I'm gonna be real. Pause. I'm gonna be real. Like, I didn't really get on MF Doom to like Mad Villainy, like.
I kind of got on around that time.
We all.
I was pretty late.
The stuff before that, I heard it, but I just wasn't a fan of it. I didn't like it. Like, you know, on HBK, it was, he was the guy. He was the underground guy. I didn't like it. I ain't gonna lie. But when Mad Villainy came on, that shit was like, in the Danger Mouse and all that shit, he was, man.
Mm-hmm.
That shit was,
once I heard him and went back and got his catalog and all that, kind of, like, through the years, I figured out he was from Gasface and all that.
Yeah.
Z, can you tell the story how, I don't know, Joe, how you told me how there was a MF Doom imposter? You went to a concert? Oh,
speaking of that, one of our colleagues that we work with, he went to a Doom show years ago, and there was a Doom imposter there.
He performed?
Yeah. And I was listening to, he said he performed a couple songs, and they knew it wasn't Doom. They, like, booed him off the stage.
He was whack.
But I've been listening to some podcasts over the past couple of days, talking about Doom. Juan Ep with Peter Rosenberg. They kind of went in depth with like 2 Doom pods interviewing cast that was close to him, and Hannibal Buress, the comedian. He said he did that before.
He did a Doom.
He went on stage as Doom.
Damn.
Because Flying Lotus asked him to do it. He was like, hey, you want to go on stage as Doom? He's like, all right. Then he put the mask on and went on stage.
I mean, I guess if you're wearing a mask, you kind of open yourself up to that type of biting.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you got to look like a certain way, though. Like, he gotta.
Yeah, I can't just put on a Doom mask.
Yeah, I can't put on a Doom mask. True. Everybody can't. You know, you gotta have a certain build, Paul.
Yeah, that too.
He was a little rotund toward the end. I think I could probably pull it off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But they talked to his manager too. His manager said like dude went to he went on a Europe tour and he hired a Doom poster, but he was there.
Hell no.
He's like, why did you hire? Why is this dude going on stage and you're actually here? He's like, I hired him for this run.
That's
I ain't doing this run. I'm paying him to do it.
Damn.
I'm like, man, that's crazy, man.
Hell no.
Doom is one of a kind, man.
Yeah, he was a unique cat.
And I didn't even think about this. Rosenberg also said, like, Doom and Jay-Z, they probably like the most notable cats that started in like the late 80s, early 90s that's still kind of relevant today.
It's a good point. Like, cause
Buster is too.
Buster, yeah.
Yeah. Late 80s. It's not a lot though.
Right.
But I would never put Doom and Jay-Z together. Like, is LL still relevant now?
Musically.
Oh, musically, no.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Well,
if
Doom is going to be relevant now, but
he has attempts. He's been attempting. I'm sure he got another album somewhere coming out. But
dude, Mad Villainy 2 has been done for like, you talking about LL?
No, LL done. LL done.
I wouldn't be surprised though. Like, you see that? You heard that last? What was that? 2 years ago?
He got the album 2 years ago.
He had like Rock Wild. He had all the top producers, Swiss, and the shit flopped.
I remember that.
He went on that
song off of it.
But I mean, to your point, it's not that many of them. You got your Bust, like,
right? Yeah,
Buster. Let's go down the list, Joe. You're a hip hop historian.
Cats from the late '80s, early '90s that's still relevant today.
LL.
Do you really count Jay?
Jay is still relevant.
He's still relevant.
Hawaiian Sophie is the only thing from, and that was '89. Like
I'm saying he started then, and he's still relevant now.
No, I mean, do you really? I put him in the golden era, man. I put him in the 92, 93, 94, 90. Matter of fact, Reasonable Doubt didn't drop to 96.
Even so, I'll still give you anyone that started in the early 90s and that's relevant now. That's still an accomplishment. So I say Busta, Jay, Busta.
KRS just put one out. Black. Y'all ain't heard it? Y'all ain't heard the sing? He just dropped the album. Like the single called Black.
Hey man, let me finish my
Black.
Finish my list.
What?
Let's finish the list. Is he really relevant?
If he's of the underground, he's on Mount Rushmore.
I mean, I respect KRS, but
you could put Dre. You could put Dre on there, right? He's early 90s.
Yeah, we could put Dre on there.
Musically,
but is he an MC though? He's a producer. But I would put Snoop in there. But
yeah, you could put Snoop.
How you put Snoop in there? What he drop in '89?
Snoop was
I was going
80s, right?
Snoop, I was going early 90s.
I think Snoop was rapping in the 80s.
Yeah,
I think Snoop demo or something was like late 80s. Before he got with Death Row.
No, I mean niggas had demos like multiple demos. That still didn't come out to 2000. Like
that's true.
Could Rakim come out with an album and I'll still check a Rakim album.
Depending on who produced it.
Yeah, but
when he did the 17th letter, he really had fallen off, if you ask me. But
you wouldn't check out a Rakim album, Zeke?
Now, probably not.
I'm not checking.
You just checked for KRS-One.
No. I was laughing at KRS-One. I've been laughing at KRS-One a long time now. Like he went from a god, from a lyrical god to me to like he too much. Like he's supposed to stop a long time ago, man.
Let me ask y'all this. We ain't fuck the list, fuck it. But if Tupac and Biggie were alive, would they still be relevant?
Yeah.
Or would they have ventured off in different shit?
They definitely would have ventured off, but they still would have been relevant.
Pac was already a thespian.
Yeah. They probably wouldn't still be dropping albums now.
Why not?
They're just trying to move on to other shit. I can see more Big than Pac.
Yeah, I could see more Big. I could see Pac being more of an activist than other shit.
Especially with all this shit going on,
yeah, he would have been.
Big probably would have been doing other business shit, but still dropping albums here and there like Jay.
Here and there. So he would have been Jay-Z.
Yeah, probably. He would have married Beyonce.
He married Faith. But all right.
I mean, that didn't last.
If Faye had
then he would have married Kim.
Pox.
Yeah, maybe.
R.I.P. to MF Doom.
Yeah, at the end of the day, R.I.P. MF Doom, man. Spell my name in all caps.
Probably one more story.
That's a dope line, by
his
the way.
manager told. He said, y'all know the basic story of Doom, right? Like he was in KMD. His brother died. The short version. He was in KMD. His brother died. Then they dropped the group from the label. The album never came out. He basically went into hiding for years, then came back as MF Doom.
With a whole new style.
Yeah, with a mask. And his manager said they was listening to Capadonna's album, The Pillage, real heavy around that time. And that kind of like, because when he went into hiding, like he didn't want to rap because his brother passed. He was going through a lot of shit. But that album kind of like sparked him to come back to rap, which is kind of crazy.
That's dope.
When he heard that, he told his manager, like, all right, like they was listening to that for a minute. And he told his manager, like, all right, I'm going to come back to rap. But look, I don't want to show my face. Like I don't want my face to be seen. I want you to handle all the business. Like I don't want to deal with nobody. Right. And that's how we gonna do it. And that's what they did.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
One more thing. One more personal, personal thought I have on MF Doom is that MF Doom, to me, was what Ghostface could have been. Like I always hated when Ghostface revealed his face.
Oh yeah, I mean, he wasn't showing his face in the beginning.
Because Ghostface wasn't showing his face. I'm like, man, that's cold. Like he with this group and he ain't never showing his face. Right. MF Doom actually took it and ran with it. Like,
he did.
Took that shit. But I kind of wish, you know what I'm saying, like Ghostface would have stayed. But I mean, I still love Ghostface to this day. But like MF Doom is what Ghostface could have been. Like he took what Ghostface started and he finished it.
Yeah, that would have been hard.
That's mad.
Would Ghostface be the same if he did that though? Even if he dropped the same music?
I still would.
I think so.
I still would have liked it.
As long as the music is still dope.
As long as the music is good, yeah, it don't matter.
If he'd have dropped First Day Like Ghost, they still playing that.
That's what I was thinking of. Like, that's the exact song I was going to bring up. Like, if he did that, but he got the mask on, but he got chicks in the video.
Dude, it still works.
That was the first time I saw. Go ahead, my fault though.
No. I was gonna say it's a lot of people that do the, you know, I don't want to reveal my face and all that. Marshmallow, what's his name? Marshmallow Man, the DJ.
No, it's a DJ.
Still, he don't reveal it. He's a A-lister DJ. He don't reveal it. He wear a bucket on his head, dude.
That's true.
No
what you call it too?
Is that his name? Is that his name? Marshmallow Man? What's his name?
I don't know. DJ Marshmallow. I don't know.
Joe, you know who I'm talking about, right?
I know you're talking about. He be on the Vegas billboards and shit.
Yeah, like
A-list. Yeah.
He getting mad bread. He don't reveal his face. But yeah, that's my personal thought. Like I was like, man, like I always thought MF Doom took what Ghostface did and he carried it out.
But Ghostface didn't hide his face for that long, though, right?
No, he didn't.
Nah, it was like during the first run of Into the 36.
And it was just on Mystery of Chess Boxing video, right? After that,
yeah, he didn't reveal.
No, it was only one video, yeah.
Yeah, but it was still months. I was too young, but it was months before he finally revealed it.
Yeah, like in their appearances, he was hiding his face too because he was on the run.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of the hidden identity. Now that you mentioned it, I am a bit like I like Daft Punk. You up on Daft Punk?
Yeah, Daft Punk. They don't show their face either.
Yeah, they don't.
Yeah, Daft Punk. Yeah,
they be on award shows and all that.
Yeah, yep. They come out as on the video screen. They never come out. Yeah,
big fan of those.
Shit, that's pretty much it, right?
Yeah, I don't get it.
Marshmallow Man, Daft Punk, and MF Doom.
What about the Jabberwockies? That's the name of it. The breaking group.
Yeah, they did it too.
They don't show their face.
They don't show their face.
True.
That's a cartoon.
I think you can find if you Google them, you can find what they look like, but in public they don't show their face. I'm sure if you Google them, they got pictures without their face, without their mask. I mean, you can find pictures of Doom without his mask.
Right.
Yeah, but you gotta dig in the crates for that.
Not really. Just type in KMD, it'll come up. He had a career without the mask. You know what I'm saying?
True.
It was underground, but he was out there in public without the mask.
We all in agreement of we like artists or hip hop artists or artists in general that like it's all about the music. Like one of me and Zeke's one of our favorite producers, Alchemist, and yet he reveals his face, but he don't really care about all that shenanigans.
Like, he don't be out there care. Like that.
Nah, like but anytime he drops something on social media, I'm stuck to the phone because he never on an IG live or he never doing anything. So like or an interview. So like
he only got on live a few times. Recently, probably because of the pandemic, everybody was inside. He's probably fucking bored.
But
that's like the only time I ever seen him on live was during the quarantine. But other than that, he ain't never been on IG live. He been on IG for a minute.
Yeah, I see you getting comfortable, Joe. Took the hat off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. It's getting hot.
Yo, you know what I found out today, and y'all might laugh at me. It's about hip hop. I didn't know Nas wrote Will Smith Getting Jiggy with It.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Wow.
And it's rumored that Rakim wrote Summertime.
Yeah, he's not. Well, I thought he stole the beat. He was supposed to give the beat to Rakim. He kept that shit.
Oh, I never heard that.
Kept it like he knew it was a hit. Kept that.
Will Smith thought he knew it was a hit.
It was one of the two. I know the beat, but it might have been the bar.
Who did the beat for Summertime?
I have no idea.
Oh, no one knows.
I definitely remember the story on like VH1 stories or some shit. Like it's kind of what.
I didn't know Nas wrote Getting Jiggy with It for Will Smith, and he wrote Welcome to Miami.
Yep.
Oh yeah, right. Yep.
I didn't know Nas wrote that.
Banger, by the way. Welcome to Miami.
Dude,
would that have worked with if it was a Nas track?
No, Nas knew what he was writing for.
Right, he knew what he was writing for.
Man, ghostwriting is very profitable. Man,
yeah.
Ghostwriting is profitable. By the way, Channel 7, out of the 20 years I've known him, he's never had a ghostwriter write his rhymes.
Never, man. That doesn't mean I won't take one, though. I'm at the point, man, I just want to hit, man. Give me that. I'll sell my soul.
Relax on the selling your soul, man. Calm down.
What do you mean? If a cat got a hit, he said, yo, boom. This is supposed to go to Pop Smoke, but here you go. I will gladly fork over whatever he asks if I can afford it. And I'm putting that shit out with the same cadence, everything you'll think I.
As long as it's not your soul, man. I was gonna say too much.
I mean, yeah, I'm being
I was gonna definitely say too much, but some people would say that though.
I consider that selling your soul though. Like if you know what I'm saying.
What?
If you if you have the same edict that I do, like most, you know what I'm saying, underground.
The same what?
Edict.
What is that?
Motto. You know what I'm saying? You move by a certain code, like you ain't letting
never
nobody.
heard that word. Learn something new every day.
You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna let anybody write no rhymes for you. You know what I'm saying? But if you just do it,
Jay-Z did it.
You know what I'm saying? You sold your soul, man.
Is there and I'm not music industry per se. Is there a code of ethics with the ghostwriting or the writing of rhymes?
Yes.
It is? What's the rules?
Yes.
You're not ghostwriter. Ghostwriter's supposed to hold that down.
Yeah, like Sauce Money, he didn't ghostwrite a lot of shit. He ain't gonna tell you everything, though.
No.
So that's one of the code. That's one like you can't out a motherfucker.
You're not supposed to, no.
I mean, that kill your name in the industry. Like, why would I let you write for me? You just gonna go tell everybody you know what I'm saying?
Right. You're supposed to be a ghost.
Right.
I think Sauce Money was on Vlad TV, and Vlad asked him like, "Yo, what's some of the people you ghostwrote for?" I think he named like a few, but he didn't name everybody.
But why would he name a few?
Like he explained why, but because you could be a ghostwriter, but your name is still on certain paperwork.
But that's why I was gonna ask y'all this. Is that like it's different times back in the day? Wouldn't your name be in the back of the CD in the credits?
If you're a true ghostwriter, it shouldn't be on there.
Written by, yeah.
Oh, it's not gonna be written by?
It won't be composed, none of that?
Right, that's what I'm saying.
So. Like the paperwork you get, so you get paid, yeah. But on the CD, the ghostwriter shouldn't be there. Oh. If they want to go that route. Like I think, like for Dre, he'll put your name on there because niggas know you don't write shit.
All right.
He'll put Royce's name on there or something.
Mm-hmm.
Or Jadakiss.
Right.
For Diddy.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, Jada was so drunk in that verses. He outed fucking Diddy, dude. That's crazy. He outed him. He said, nah, Biggie didn't write that shit. I wrote that shit. Like, damn.
Oh, and to go back to Will Smith, Summertime was produced by Hula and K Fingers from Chicago.
Hope they got paid.
Oh, I'm sure they did. K Fingers is some guy named Craig Simpkins, and Hula is Lamar Hula Mahone. Never heard of him.
Yeah, this whole ghostwriting teams, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what they
it's people, that's all they do. Yep.
It's a whole industry.
Now that I think about it, not getting jiggy with it, this is off the top of my head. Y'all can hear me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So getting jiggy with it was what year? Zeke, you quick with the fingers. It was in what, 99, 2000?
I think so. I think it was 99.
So that's during Nas's Uchiwali stage?
Actually, 98.
98, right.
So that's during Nas's Uchiwali stage, right? Uchiwali came out in
Yeah, that was late 90s. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't that have the same, like, isn't that kind of the same, not the same exact, but it's kind of flossy. It was like,
I see what you mean.
Yeah, like it was like a Nas was going through some shit. Like he was in his floss mode. Like he wasn't hip hop. He was like, I'm gonna go in this.
That came out 01, recorded 2000, Uchiwali. I see what you mean, though. That was a crossover hit for Nas. Yeah.
Right. Uchiwali is terrible, by the way. And then,
I
like Uchiwali.
Uchiwali cold, man.
Hey, I like Uchiwali. I like the beat.
It's the bars is whack, but I mean,
yeah. The beat.
But I mean, that song didn't call for like lyrical excellence, like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, did y'all like Horse with my man Horse with
Big
the
Horse
at 5?
I don't know if I'm cool calling another nigga Horse. Yo, Horse.
Yeah, that's definitely a too much.
Yeah, I gotta know the reason behind that name. Like,
too much. Why am I calling you Horse?
If you shot one or something, like, all right, cool. But if you post like one, like, yo, man, I'm straight, B.
Wow, yeah, I wanted to tell y'all that the other day. Like, I didn't know Nas wrote for Will Smith. Like, that's a nice check. That's a nice check.
It better be.
Hell yeah, I'm sure he wouldn't.
Welcome to Miami and Getting Jiggy With It was on fucking movies.
That was a hot song on the real.
Damn,
I had a run.
Up, Getting Jiggy With It. Nas is not listed as a writer.
Wow.
So he's the true ghostwriter. He ain't listed on Miami either. In the credits.
That's amazing.
That's pretty cool.
That's crazy. Wow.
RZA and GZA got all types of credits on the old dirty shit.
Oh yeah.
But that's family. Yeah. That's family, though. That's family. Like, I expect that. But let me ask y'all this. So the rumor is Kanye had a bunch of ghostwriters for his shit.
Oh yeah. Most notably, what'd you call it? Rhyme Fest.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Jesus Walks? What?
They say that was originally his song, I think.
Yeah, that was Rhyme Fest, yeah.
Put his kids through college just off writing that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, when I heard it, and if you know Rhyme Fest, if you go back and listen to his shit, Jesus Walks does sound more Rhyme Fest.
Hell yeah.
Than Kanye.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It does. If it like afterwards, I mean, I know like after you reveal, but if you think about it, if you listen to the music and then like you listen to the cadence or you listen to how it goes, you can be like, all right, I can see this person. The person that wrote it, you can see his personality or his style infiltrating through the track.
That's why I respect Jay so much. Like when he what'd you call it? The Dre, Still Dre. I hear no J in that. That sounds like all West Coast. Like they said they sent it back because they didn't like the first version. You know what I'm saying?
After it was revealed that Jay wrote it, and I went back and listened to it, I could kind of hear Jay's impression. But at first, I couldn't Like it's some people that say, "Oh man, as soon as I heard that, I knew Jay wrote it." Nah,
No, you didn't.
That's the epitome of a ghostwriter right there. If you can't hear the artist that wrote it in it, he wrote it for. That sounds like something Snoop would say. You know what I'm saying? Like they said, the story. Like they said, they sent it back. They didn't like the first rap that he wrote for him.
Mm-hmm.
He said he sent it back with the Lolos. You know what I'm saying? With the
he had to make it more West Coast.
LA shit. Yeah.
Dang.
That's some ghost rap. That's some. You know what I'm saying?
Say, yo, we don't like this. Do better.
Right.
Make it more West Coast. Oh,
and then,
go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, in order for it to be West Coast, you would have to like embody that. You have to be entrenched in that area. You know what I'm saying? Like he a Brooklyn nigga, so that means he had to like stay out there.
Jay probably flew to LA and wrote it again.
Oh, for sure.
He probably was back and forth in LA
Yeah.
anyway.
But I'm saying, like, if you're gonna, like you said, if you're gonna maybe be a good ghostwriter, you would definitely have to be in the vicinity. You can't just write it from where you at, because that's not your reality. You have to be entrenched in what they want. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of cool, though.
That's dope.
Nas spoke on the Will Smith ghostwriting rumors.
He said no.
He has a quote. All right, let's clear this up once and for all. I hung out with Will in the studio, and I watched him write it. It was a fun studio session. I said a line or two or three to him.
He wrote it.
It wasn't that serious. Will Smith wrote that song.
He wrote it.
But seriously, I watched him have fun making that record on his own. And Will is a true MC.
He wrote it.
So he didn't write it. He only gave him a line or two or three or four.
He wrote it.
If Will Smith wrote Brand New Funk, I think it's within his skill set to spit one of those, to write one of those two. Which one did he say he actually saw him write? Nas said he saw Will Smith write. That Getting Jiggy With It or Welcome to Miami?
This is Getting Jiggy With It.
Brand New Funk is lyrical murder, man. Like, Will Smith get down, bro. Like in his heyday, in his prime. Like he wasn't all West Philadelphia, born and raised. You know what I'm saying? He got bars, man.
But this also says
I see it.
The liner notes from Big Willie Style album confirmed that Nas co-wrote 2 songs in addition to Getting Jiggy With It, which he was not credited on. The track Chasing Forever, Nas is credited as Nasir Jones, and on Yes, Yes, Y'all, he's apparently credited as just Jones. I was looking at Wikipedia. Maybe it ain't on here.
Just Jones.
Hey, I should have been a ghostwriter. Hey.
Get the money, you ain't got to go through all the hoopla.
At all.
Record, you just got to write the shit.
I mean, it's hard. It's hard to write. Like, it's hard to write, like, to gather what they want, but.
Yes, he is listed on Chasing Forever, Nasir Jones. And yes, yes, y'all, Jones.
Hell no. I got Cameron Road Crush on You.
Yep.
Yeah.
I thought that was big. I thought that was big.
But Cam spoke on that too.
You
a couple tracks.
Well, it means though you don't like Cam though, Joe.
What?
I like the old.
Joe don't like Cam.
Timey. I mean, SDE. I like SDE, man. I that's the last thing that. I mean, and Come Home. Come Home was dope too.
Yeah.
But like the Diplomat album, you know what I'm saying? It had select joints on there. Like I know that's cult. Oh, that's a cult classic in there. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Wowzers.
Yeah, that's a wowzers.
That sound got monotonous to me with the grand orchestra sound that.
You didn't like the product? You didn't like Heatmakers?
Whoa.
I wasn't a big fan. I mean, like it got monotonous to me. Like all these beats started sounding the same. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I can see that, yeah.
Dipset.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I Come Home, like I say, and And some of they what you call it, Joel's, you know what I'm saying, they had some shit that, like, you know what I'm saying, I fuck with tough. You know what I'm saying? But the Dipset shit started to sound the same to me. So.
What was you gonna say, Zeke?
No, I can see that. They Heat Makers had a lot of tracks on there. They produced like 80% of that album.
Still a classic.
Yeah.
Hey, Common and Tiffany Haddish are a thing now?
That's
kind of old.
Yeah, that's
I didn't know that. Y'all knew that?
I heard it randomly before from her. Yeah. This was like when I think it was right when she cut her hair off too.
What's wrong with this dude, man? You know what I'm saying? Even Serena,
he had the best of the best, man.
Has he? Has he really?
He has Serena, Angela Rye.
Is Serena really a trophy? I mean, if you take her status, Serena is more of a she's not the best looker, in my opinion. She's
not
built. She got that body, but I mean,
yes.
Come on, man. Erykah Badu, she's sexy in her own way, but she ain't bad. You know what I'm saying? She ain't just, you know what I'm saying?
Not bad meaning bad, but bad meaning good.
You know what I'm saying? What's wrong with Cobb, bro? Tiffany Haddish.
He was with Erykah, Taraji.
Yeah, he was with Taraji.
He was Taraji, okay.
He with A-listers, though. He with A-list chicks.
In status. I'm talking looks.
In status, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Looks
that's the shit. But I'm just saying, but like physically, like, yo, I'm sure you can do better.
Yeah.
Zeke, you look like you cooking some stuff over. You looking up some stuff, man.
I wanted to see who else he was connected to. Yeah, I looked at it. I forgot he was with Taraji. He be in and out though. He don't stay with him for long.
Nah.
He was with Badu 2 years, Taraji 2, Serena 3.
By the way,
Angela Rye only lasted 1 year.
This is random that we talking about Common's love life. I don't know how we got on this, but
we're talking music. He's an artist, man.
I could care less about his love life, but you went there.
I mean, well on it. It was just a
no. I know what you're saying. I'm just joking with you. I'm not so. Not bad, meaning bad, but bad, meaning.
While we on random shit, let me ask you this. I mean, because I was thinking about this. I was looking at some shit that the kids were looking at, you know what I'm saying, on fucking YouTube. And the guy, he put his headphones on and he got like some, he had like the ketchup dispenser and the mustard dispenser. And he just started slapping paint and stuff all over the canvas, right?
I don't know what you're talking about.
And then when he was finished, you know what I'm saying? It's Sesame Street, the new Sesame Streets or whatever. And he took his headphones off and then they showed it. And I was like, that's art. You know what I'm saying? And I respect that, abstract art. But my question is, do you respect an abstract artist if he can't draw basic shit? Like if he can't draw like a bicycle, does his slapping of paint on the wall, does that still have validity? Like, shouldn't a abstract artist still be able to draw like basic shit? Like he should be able to really be able to draw. They gotta
be able to, right?
Huh? But if you can't
can you get to abstract without being able to do the basic stuff?
No, you can give me a fucking paint and I could just slap shit all over the wall and say,
you talking about just like a splash of color.
An abstract artist, you know what I'm saying? They put their music on that, like that's a thing. Like they put their music on and they just slap.
I'm thinking you talking about that like that guy off IG when he he draws stuff upside down and he turn it and it's an actual portrait.
No, that shit's cool. No, that shit's cold. That nigga got
that's cold. That's cold.
Like his brain, I don't understand his brain.
Yeah,
I was going to say one of our favorite artists in this time period, West Side Gun. He just slaps stuff together and everyone loves it. Like it's so art. Like shoes or I just feel like I don't understand. And I love West Side Gun. Don't shoot me because I don't agree, but I just be like, man, like all he did, like the Air Force Ones that he came out with, the box, like no shade, but his daughter drew on the shoe box, and that was it. It's nothing wrong with that, but like, I mean, we can have anybody do that,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Like what Joe just described, what dude drew upside, or what you described, what dude drew upside down, you turn it right side up, and that's talent. That's crazy.
That's unreal. Yeah,
that's unreal. But
I think an abstract artist should be able to draw some basic shit.
Right, because if not, then he's just slapping colors on the wall. Like,
because it's abstract art that goes for millions of dollars sometimes.
Yeah, right. Like I can't.
Not sometimes, a lot.
Yeah,
I can't draw for shit, but I can slap some shit on the wall and give it to you and say, "This is the eye of the Orion space belt" or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
or you can literally shit on a canvas and then it'll be art. Like that's how it is.
This represents life.
Like, right? You can do that.
This is out of my expertise. I can't.
Hey, what's that? What's that show, Rick, that was on Netflix with the black dude? He is with
he said
the blackish dude.
Oh yeah,
Anthony Anderson.
No. The creator, Kiana K something.
Oh, the one on HBO.
But you remember on that show, it was an episode where he had that that picture on the wall, but it was just black.
Yeah, it was just black. Yeah,
like they made an episode about
Kenya
it.
Barris.
Yeah, Kenya Barris.
Yeah,
and it was. I forgot like the premise of that. The point of the episode, he had a portrait on his wall, and all it was black, and he spent like a bunch of money on it. And people kept asking, like, yo, what does this shit mean? He kept having to explain to people.
Yep.
That's what popped in my head just now.
That's what abstract art is. Like, it's interpretation.
It's right. It's how you interpret it. Yep.
It's how you interpret it.
I'm cool with that.
I'm cool.
Like I say, all I need to know is, can you draw some regular shit?
No, I'm no.
You
know what? I'm even going to go out and say I don't even care because I don't have enough money to even purchase it because that life is just totally. Oh, yeah. You're in a different tax bracket, so it's not meant for me to understand. I can't. Like, dude, you gotta think. Rich people, they sometimes just look at art, just look at it for hours. You know how like we look at basketball, they just stare and look at art for hours.
People meditate and look at all type of shit. Yeah.
I can't. I'm not in that lifestyle. Maybe maybe later on in life, but I'm not there. So
why does abstract art exist? Abstract art gives you the freedom to explore the artwork and assign your own meaning to the piece.
Yeah, basically. You don't have to learn how to draw. Think about it. And I'm a sneakerhead. A lot of sneakers that are collab with others, I don't understand why the price is so high. But if Sean Wotherspoon collabs with, a Fear of God, Jerry Lorenzo, then it's just, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of money. I mean, the shoe is just crazy, which I don't understand. But it's kind of a different avenue. Right. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of this art I'm looking at is,
doesn't.
I wouldn't put this shit on my wall.
But I bet you it's worth more than your house.
I don't get it.
Joe, you still sipping over there?
Mm-hmm.
What's your poison tonight?
A little Bacardi.
Ugh, bad times. That's another Joeism. Bad times.
Yeah, where'd that come from?
I've been using this so long. I don't even know the
word. Dude, when I first heard it, I'm like, yo, this is a funny nigga. Like, this dude funny.
It's life, man. Like it's one of them natural things, man. It's just bad. No real way to put it. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever it is, man. Niggas run up on you.
Bad
times. Oh man. All right, fellas.
That is crazy when they ran up in your spot, in your joint.
What happened?
Remember they hit you up, they robbed you?
Oh yeah. Couple times. Shit.
Yeah, they got him. They got Joe. He's like, man.
Ooh.
He called me. Yeah, he called. He's like, man, Rick, they steal your PS2?
You mean when the one I was living
Which time, nigga?
with the wife? With the ex.
Oh, the ex.
Oh yeah. They what they hit me for? They hit me for the PS, a money jar. Yeah, I forgot. They hit us though. Yeah, man.
How much was in the?
It's probably at least, huh?
This was an apartment or a house?
It's kind of like a townhome. It was like it was an apartment. It was like a 2-story, but like we were like ground level. Like, you know what I'm saying? There wasn't no steps.
You weren't too far. You weren't too far from Comiskey, right?
Yeah, around the corner from like a block from McCormick Place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Ain't no good feeling. You know, Rick, they ran up.
Yeah, they got me when I was living up north. I was in my DePaul days. I went to my sister's spot. She lived in Hyde Park at the time, and I took the L over there, and I came back. Dude, like my Tim, they took my Timbs. They took.
This a house?
No, it was an apartment. I was in a garden. Was it a garden? It was a garden.
So they do look for ground level shit. Right.
Ground level is easy.
Yeah. Okay.
But they took my Timbs, they took money, they took a couple of my couple of sneakers. They took my money. That was it, because I had a big old piggy bank. And I was gonna like smash that shit. I know I had like hundreds and thousands of dollars in that. You know what?
Piggy bank.
It was big.
So the actual pig.
So it was more than one person that went in there.
Nah, it was a clucker. Cause like the window they went through.
How they get the piggy bank out?
Nah, they smashed it. Took all the money.
They smashed it.
Yeah, they smashed the piggy bank. Dude, I was super mad, dude. I ain't gonna lie, I was so salty, dude.
How long was you gone?
Probably 4 or 5 hours.
Oh,
they got me though. Like, and I didn't leave nothing open. It's just I was on the first floor, right. And some hypes. It had to be some cluckers, cause like I had. It's like a bar. You know, on the first level, Joe. You know how it is. Like you got a bar. And your door closed, but they probably, they kicked it in, or that person kicked it in. They slid in, and it's so like narrow. It couldn't have been no one that was big. It had to be a clucker. And if we all know cluckers, they get through anything. G, like if they determined, they'll fit through anything.
Oh yeah, like what you call Dave Chappelle?
Yeah, cluckers will get. But yeah, I got some Timbs. I don't know how much money. I don't even want to know how much money I lost. But I remember.
How long have you been saving that?
Dude, this since birth. You know how yeah, man.
Why did you have that?
Yeah.
My mom, to this day, my mom was like mad. She was like, "Why? I didn't want you to take that." You know what I'm saying?
That's stay at the mom's crib.
Man, you know how this one of my biggest dude. It probably was like a couple of grand in there easily.
Damn.
That's from birth, nigga.
You said I'm gonna take it with me and keep saving.
Yeah, because I kept throwing shit in there. You know what I'm saying? I kept throwing.
They got him 08 ball, boy. He got the whole thing.
And he stole some of my basketball cards. He stole some of my basketball cards.
Wow. Did he take all the money or just the paper?
Hold on. He smashed. I saw the smash.
Because there was coins in there too, right?
Yeah. It was coins. He just took the paper and probably some change. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, it was like some coins spread out. I remember them Timbs.
Up, man.
Yeah.
What are the odds if you break into somebody's house?
Man, piggy bank.
Finding their life saving.
Hey, if he was in there with somebody, that nigga was like, "Oh my God!"
Yeah.
Damn.
Dude, that is crazy, man.
Man,
The violation, the feeling of the violation, is unreal.
It's a whole. It fuck the I don't want to say fuck the money, but like the violation, you definitely feel violated because like
ran up in your shit, was walking around.
How long were you there after that?
Like another 6 months. Nah, hold up. Okay. Yeah, another 6 months. I got over it. You know what I'm saying?
So I got over sleep in there and all that.
I slept in there, but I ain't gonna lie. This is gonna sound real John Amachi. But like I slept in the living room though. I ain't sleep in the room because I knew where they came in at. Like you know what I'm saying?
They came in through your room.
They came in through the room because I had a little 1 bedroom, 1 bath apartment. And they got me, Joe. And I'll never forget, I called the cops. And it was like, oh, they basically hit me with the ain't nothing we could do.
Such a waste.
They didn't even come out there?
Yeah, they came out. But it's not. It's really nothing they could do, man. It's just like a whatever. When they took my basketball cards. They took my money. Took my tent. They took some gear. Some fly gear. They took some sneakers. Like, they came up on my shit. They ain't take my TV. You know what? My bad. They didn't steal my PlayStation. They didn't steal that. But they definitely took my gear, some gear. And they took, this how I knew. It was
some shit they could easily carry.
Dude, this how I knew it was a hype, too. Because I had some Tahitian treat in there. They took that shit. Oh, like, this some hype shit, yo. Like, you took my Tahitian. Like, dude, you know what I'm saying? Like, you single, you know what I'm saying? You ain't, you living by yourself. Like, you 20. I was like 22. Like, I ain't making that much money. Like, dude, ain't nothing in the fridge anyway. But they took my Tahitian treat. They took that shit.
This was hard work breaking in here. I need a beverage.
Niggas took my Tahitian, the whole joint, man. Like, man, these niggas. Wow. He probably was like, school. He hollered at it, like, right. You got one.
You got something.
Got one, nigga.
Yeah, they kicked me out. When they broke in my shit, like when I lived by myself, they kicked me out because I was heated, bro.
Oh, what do you mean they kicked you out?
They kicked me out the building. Like when I lived by myself, 83rd Wabash. They ran up in my shit, man. I always locked the fucking gate on my door. I went to get a haircut. That's how you know they was watching me. I went to get a haircut. It couldn't have been more than an hour and a half. Came back. As soon as I came up the stairs, this 3rd floor, as I'm coming up the stairs, like they got me. Because the shit was kicked in. You know what I'm saying? And when I was getting my hair cut, I was thinking I forgot to fucking lock the gate. You know what I'm saying? And what they did, because the apartment next to me was vacant. So they went through the back of the apartment next door. They kicked that door in, opened the door from the inside. Now they was inside the building. You know what I'm saying?
Right. They good.
Okay.
Yeah. They hit me. Stole my weed. I had a bag of weed. Blowing that. I had a big plan. Get Fred. Blowing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn it. Weed. My PS. I had a stereo system, an old school, back to the stereo system with the you thought you was the shit when your CDs rotated.
Oh, they took that.
They got that shit.
That shit, man. But what I did, man, I was so fucking heated. Because it was like 2 months from the end of my lease. I threw everything over the banister from the 3rd floor. Let that shit drop. Couch, my man Carl was like, yo, I'm going to watch this, dog. I was like, you ain't got to, goddammit. And I heard the dude downstairs like, damn, that nigga loud as hell. And I could hear him say, yeah, he mad. They broke in his shit. And I was like, you fucking right, man. I threw everything over the banister. Like, the whole backyard was just full of my furniture. I threw the TV over. That shit dropped 3 stories.
Hey, yo, because when you get robbed, you like, y'all niggas ain't hear this shit?
Right.
Like, you mad at everybody else in the building. You like,
y'all see this shit?
Y'all ain't hear this shit? You ain't see 2 motherfuckers walk out my shit with TVs and shit? Yeah, man. Yeah, you feel violated like a motherfucker.
Mad as hell, man.
Yo, mad as fuck, yo.
We got robbed when I was in grade school, my parents' crib. And both times I came home to the shit.
Came home to what? Them in there?
Shit not be in there. No, I never saw them.
The aftermath.
Yeah, the aftermath. Like, I came home. This how stupid of a kid I was. I came home. I came home, the fucking VCR is gone, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the first thing I know. Like, man, VCR gone. I think the TV might have been gone too. No, I can't because the TV was a big ass TV, the big back TV. But the VCR was gone. Whenever I got home, I called my mom, let her know I was home. This probably like 4th, 5th grade, something like that. And when I came home, nobody was there because they were still at work. They didn't get home until later. So I called my mom, like, hey. I was like, hey, did Dad take the VCR to get fixed?
Did Dad take the VCR?
She was like, no, what do you mean? I'm like, the VCR is gone. They took the VCRs. They took some cameras. They took some of my mom's jewelry. I think the second time they took a TV. I think. Mm-hmm. They took some more shit. Yeah, they got us twice. I remember getting robbed
in the same
twice.
crib.
Same crib. This was like maybe a year or so later. They got us again.
Ooh. In the area you stand now.
Yeah, my parents' house. They still in it now. Yeah.
Damn.
And it was an old man that lived next door to us, an old white man. He had this black dude come over there all the time, like do his yard work, like a random black dude. I'm 1,000% sure it was him that did it.
Wow.
Because it was a Mexican stayed across the street that we was cool with. They was like, yeah, I seen this guy walking back and forth in front of y'all house, rubbing his hands like this.
Oh, Birdman in your shit.
Right.
Damn.
Like, yeah, I seen that guy like walking back and forth. Like the dude that be next door at what you call it? Yeah, it's him. Positive it was him.
Why you ain't do nothing? Damn.
No, I was young. He was a fucking grown man.
No, I'm saying them. The fucking they looking at the dude pacing back and forth in front of your crib.
I think it was a situation like they was getting ready to leave or some shit, but they remembered seeing him. I don't know. I know it was him though. I'm sure it was him.
Wow. And you was the 4th, 5th grade?
Yeah. Came home both times. Like, man, what? Then I think the second time I came home, I think the first time they came through the base, because we had a door in our basement. You go down the stairs, it's a door to the basement. I think they might have kicked that in. After that, my dad put a wooden bar across the door in the basement because we never used that door anyway. It's just an extra door. And I think the second time, it's a window right by the front door. They just lifted that up and went in. I think that time. So I don't think it was locked.
Crazy.
Yeah.
You ever
they
been
took
robbed?
none of my shit though. I mean, I was a kid, so they probably didn't.
You ain't had shit. What you had?
Right.
Fucking, a Penny Hardaway poster.
Yeah, they didn't take my Sega Genesis.
You take your Transformer covers.
Nah.
Exactly. Your pissy Transformer cover. Hey, you ever been robbed on foot?
No.
On foot, what you mean?
Like, you know, they got the biscuit on you. Like, yo, let me get that.
Only thing somebody ever took from me was advice. No, man. Unfortunately, thank God, no, I have not been.
Timing was impeccable.
Never put the burner to me. No. Knock on wood.
Yeah, not on no rob shit. I got the biscuit on some gang shit, but not on no robbery shit, man. On some robbery shit, you can have it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, for sure.
What if they don't have a gun?
Oh, they getting their ass beat.
Sometimes I've heard friends of mine. Nah, sometimes I heard friends like you don't know it's a biscuit. You know, it could be just a pole, literally. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Like they can have an object. They could just have you can't see it. Like they sneak up on your back. What the fuck you gonna do?
If you get robbed,
damn.
I'm saying I've heard that. I've heard that story though. No names. Like I've heard cats. You know what I'm saying? Like they came up on the back. He's like, I don't know if it's a gun, but I don't want to see.
It's a hard object. Pause.
Exactly. What the fuck you gonna do? He gonna pistol whip you, or he gonna knock you out with the pole? You know
if a nigga big enough, if he a real goon, like shit, a nigga could kill you with his bare hands. If he a goon like that, like get a hold.
So it's bad. You're right. So it's best like, yo, you can have this $40 I got in my pocket.
Nah, I'm gonna take my chances. Even if he big, you're gonna have
for $40.
Yes.
I don't.
You're finna just violate me, man. You ain't got a gun. If you got a gun, I can.
You don't know, but you don't know
if
though. You don't
Hey,
know.
put your hands up. There's something in your back. Like, dang.
No, I'm saying
what if he got the jacket? What if he got the puffy coat on and he just got something like an object on your back?
Well, yeah.
Oh,
I ain't falling. I don't think I'm falling for that, man.
Nigga, what is you for?
You mean if he coming to me, hey, give it up?
No. If he come from the rear, pause. You know what I'm saying? Like,
This is a sticker.
From the rear.
What do you think? You gonna come from the front? Nah, like motherfucker.
I thought you were talking about like the gun in the pocket. Like, hey.
Nah. I've heard motherfucker like I no names, but my husband got from, you know what I'm saying? Like they was walking, dude came up from the back. He didn't know if it was a biscuit or not. It could have been a pole. He's just like, yo, like give it up, pause. And he had to, you know what I'm saying?
I'm saying
he ain't gonna turn around.
If he uses the illusion of a gun, whether it's a real gun or the illusion of a gun, you can't take a chance. The gun is a gun. But I'm saying if he's a goon, like it's a big nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like,
oh yeah.
He grab you like, nigga, run that shit. Like, it's niggas that can break your fucking neck. It's niggas that's strong enough and big enough, like goon type niggas that, you know what I'm saying? They that beastie, you know what I'm saying? Where they'll take your shit, they don't need a gun. I'm saying you're gonna have to beat me with your bare hands because I'm not giving it up. You know what I'm saying? Unless you have
that's
a gun.
Different story. Yeah, that's different.
College campuses happens all the time. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
You know
My cousin was going to USC. He sent me the little police blotter emails. Like random person was punched in the face and robbed. It was like a couple of them a week up there.
That's what
and all of them wasn't weapons either. It was person got punched in the eye and then they got robbed.
Yeah, man.
But I always think in the back of my head, like, think about the movie shit. Somebody pull a gun. No, do it, nigga. Because they don't want to kill you. They just want to rob you.
Right. You're going to take
They will, though. Some people will.
Some will. But if you say, nah, do that shit, I want to die, that might throw them off.
A nigga could kill you by mistake. Shit.
Yeah, that's true.
He fucking had no intentions on killing you. Blow your shit off.
Nah, do it. I'm ready.
For what? For $31 in your pocket.
A debit card. Debit card you could cancel anyway.
Man, I was just about to go to Mr. Song. Give me a summary.
We laughing, but it happens.
I know, right?
Got killed for less shit.
Oh, girl, she went to the Capitol. Met, you know what I'm saying? What's the meme? She met Ronald Reagan going into the Capitol and Trump the same day. Going through it. Yeah. Damn. Yeah, man. Get
Ronald Reagan and Trump in the same. You talking about the shorty that got shot?
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah. She bet all the presidents she about to see all the dead presidents she can imagine, dog.
Right in the neck, in that jugular joint. Hey, think about it. Time out. She woke up thinking like, man, you ready to die for Trump?
Dude, that was her last tweet. Like, yo, we about to do this. They can't stop us.
She died for Trump.
Found her Twitter account.
Really?
She died for Trump.
Her last tweet was like, yo, they can't stop us.
That nigga wasn't even there.
Some shit like that. All right.
That nigga wasn't nowhere to be found. Took a whole slug in the neck, man. Fucked the whole life up. And she was military. She was ex-military.
Wow.
Maybe
that's why she went through the window first.
Huh?
That's probably why she crawled through there. No, I'm ex-military. Let me go through first.
Right.
The dude was waiting right in the hallway, shot her ass.
Wait.
Whoever puts their head through. God bless. God bless whoever I see first.
There's so many things you could die for. You die for Trump.
Yeah. Hey, how'd your wife die? COVID? pregnancy, car accident. Nah, man, she was trying to climb through the White House. Took one to the neck. What the fuck? How bizarre is that?
She got further than the Capitol bill.
Stupid.
She took one in the neck for this nigga, yo. All because she saw a black man who liked it.
Yo, she was 14 years military.
Wait, Joe, talking about fuck that shit. Ain't no black man running the Senate in my watch.
We got to get in there. 14 years military, so she got all that training. She been through all type of shit.
Hey, Joe, pension just gone.
Oh man, yeah, pension. Yeah, cause she about to. That's dishonorable. She ain't even family ain't even good, man. She took an L. She a disgrace to her family, like.
And that's when you come up with bad times. That's the enemy of bad times.
That's like death ain't even like the shit goes deeper than death. Like her family reached the, her family even getting penalized. Like, man.
Niggas dying over animals, over the BLM and man, you know, the right to vote. This motherfucker died for Trump.
A car accident. People die in car accidents. That shit. She could have just stayed home. She didn't even have to.
Right.
She could have said, you know what? I think we'll skip today. I just want to stay in the house.
She woke up like, man, I'm ready to die for this nigga.
Fucking love Trump.
See, they got her whole history on here. She was struggling. She had a pool business. She took out a loan for that she couldn't pay on.
Pool business? Where was she from?
Cali.
Cali.
Wow.
She had a pool supply company.
Listen, I'm not laughing at the fact that she died. I'm laughing at like, yo, think about the premise, the surrounding. Like, you really died for Trump. Like, that's what it comes down to.
Died for Trump.
She on her with a "Make America Great Again" hat, smiling proudly.
You died for Trump.
This is your America.
Nigga said, I'm dying for Trump. Fuck that. That's my master.
Get out of my way.
Right in the neck.
Got this.
Wait a minute. I know you wrap it up, but think about the mindset. Like, we're gonna get together and come to a federal building and take it over. Like,
just go in there.
That's insane, yo. That's insane.
And look,
there's buildings of lesser stature that I wouldn't even dare think that I could just go into. Dude, that's like, dude, there's only a few people that can go into the Capitol building. They made it. That's like the epitome. That's an accomplishment.
They bum rushed it, right?
That's crazy that they got in there.
My thing with old
girl, people's office. Why wasn't Nancy Pelosi office locked? Maybe they kicked the door down. I don't know.
I'm saying they in her place of work. Like, she probably wasn't thinking like, lock my door. There's gonna be an angry mob trying to get in. Like,
yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, my whole thing with old girl is like, you know what I'm saying? She was alive. She was holding a joint when they pulled out on the stretcher. Like,
yeah, she was alive for a minute. Yeah.
Immediately, I'm wondering if her thought was like, I should have stayed home. like instantly, like, this was bad. Like, you know what I'm saying? like
this is bad.
This is like, because like when I done got fucked up, like rolled my ankle playing ball or something, like immediately, I'm like, damn, I should have stayed the fuck home. Man. Like, I don't have that. Like when shit really like bad happened, like fuck, like, you know what I'm saying? I should have stayed her ass home. I know she was going through that. when she was holding her shit like, I should have you know, what the fuck?
One of my guys used to always say, when you playing a bunch of fools and you sit down for a while, then they say, hey man, we need one more. Come on. You say, nah, I'll never do that. Like you always get hurt in that game.
You take your shoes off, don't you dare put them back on.
No, I'm done, man. Like, man, we need one more. Nah, I don't do that. I ain't getting hurt.
Hey, niggas can't get in the back of Foot Locker to get where all the shoes at. These niggas.
Man.
Nigga, you can't sneak an export. You can't sneak in fucking export without fucking security on your ass. These niggas ran up to the fucking White House on Capitol Hill, man.
Hey, Z, I can't be like, hey, man, let's go to the Nike store, man. We going to the back and steal some sneakers. These niggas went to the most highest of high and was able to do it. Oh,
look, man, we fuck up a Gap. We fuck up fucking Apple stores. These niggas fuck up the White House, B. Fucking Capitol.
The Capitol.
Hill. Get that close to the White House.
Nah, I think
that's why I would think the Capitol building would have the same type of security.
I mean, you would
all
think
them people ain't getting in Trump office. That's not gonna happen.
Right. I mean, you would think. You know what I'm saying? You never know, man.
Yeah,
that's not gonna happen. You ain't gonna catch a nigga in Trump office with his feet up. That ain't gonna happen. That's why I'm like, how did they get in there?
Hey, now if that happens, if they get in the Oval Office and it's a nigga with his feet on the desk, yo, that dude is God. God, yo, I'm giving peace. I'm giving props to that nigga.
Don't lessen. They got into the Capitol building.
No, that's crazy. Yo, that's definitely crazy.
That is up there. That's like if you're looking for the Dalai Lama of shit to break into, that's up there.
Hey, not to diminish that accomplishment. Yo,
right. He got in there, didn't find out shit. He ain't getting no secrets, nothing. Probably.
He just wanted to flex.
Right.
Wait, Joe, what did he say? What did they say on the envelope? Well, we will not back down.
That's what it said.
They wrote on an envelope like, we will not back down.
Right, yeah, he left a message for her.
He left a message.
Yeah. Like, come on, man.
Fucking crazy.
Oh, man.
In a fucking movie era. Life is a movie every day, dog.
I don't know if I laughed this hard on an episode ever, yo.
Fucking crazy.
I don't think so, man.
Yo, y'all can get entertainment like this in Sports Life and Hiphop on YouTube, fucking all DSPs, Spotify, Apple, as usual.
RP Doom, man.
RP Doom.
RP Doom.
Rest up, Dr. Dre. Yeah.
Yo, fuck that nigga that stole my piggy bank, man. You know, fuck that nigga, man.
Yeah. That nigga bought a whole brick, man. He fucking owned fucking Hazel Crest or some shit now.
Shut up.
Hey, if that guy still, he probably reminisce on that to this day. Like, man, I remember that.
That time we came up on a lick. Fuck y'all, man.
Shout out to that guy.
And all that.
You want to shout him out?
Shout him out. Oh, damn. Big up to the nigga that robbed Ricky.
Shout out to the nigga that stole your VCR, man.
Fuck that guy.
It's statistically speaking, both of those robbers are probably dead or in prison.
Cracked out. Yeah, they probably.
I can see that.
I mean, but let's wrap it up, man. As usual, you got the usual crew. You got my man Zeke, got the one and only Ricky Swing, and I'm Channel 7. Check us on all DSPs everywhere. We're everywhere, not just YouTube anymore. And check us on YouTube. Peace.
That's right. That's right. That's right. I gotta take them off of here. There's only one, and that's me. You understand?
Just like we come through, better have your fucking third eye open.
Bad enough, nigga. I don't want nobody sound like nobody from my clan, man. Keep it real, get your own shit, man, and be original.
You can't imitate me on this fucking tape. You ain't ringing the bell. I'm ready when you are.